So you've ordered your cardstock and you've ordered your fragrance oil and you've ordered your car air freshener supplies, and now you're making car air fresheners. But now the question is, where do you sell your car air fresheners? This is what I'm going to be talking about today. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Well, let's get started. My name is Chris and I'm the owner of ANC Candles and Car Air Fresheners, and this is my channel. Welcome to my channel. So you just saw me make some of this just now, right? And I want to talk about where you can sell this. It's one thing to have an idea of a business. It's another thing to know where to market or where to sell them. Okay, so people have been making car air fresheners for so many years, and the issues they've been having is where am I going to sell these things? Where am I going to put my product? Am I going to sell them online only? Am I going to sell them offline, like in stores? What am I going to do after making these car air fresheners? And I've had people who ask me questions like this. Okay, I have these fresheners, but where am I going to sell them? And some of you just bought large stocks of card stocks to make your car air fresheners. Some of you just ordered some through me, and now you're asking yourself, I have all these inventories. What am I going to do with them? How am I going to sell this? How am I going to approach people to sell this to them? Now, I want to tell you guys different method I've used to sell. I want to tell you guys different ways that you can also apply to sell yours. Okay, so the first one that I'll recommend is selling to people around you, right? Which probably family and friends. I say these loosely a little bit because personally, you cannot, for me, let me just say for me, you cannot grow a business with family and friends only, okay? But it's a good place to start, all right? It's a very good place to test the waters, okay, to see if this is something you want to do. And don't get me wrong, you might get some negative feedback from your families or your friends. Some of your families will support you, while others will not support you. Don't be surprised, okay? Don't be alarmed. You have people that will love your product and people that will not love your product. It's everywhere, okay? So do not rely only on your family and friends, but that is a good place to start as well, okay? And the next one is online, okay? So after you've tried family and friends, you can give them as samples or you can start selling to them at the same time. And your family and friends could be people in church or people at your job place. It could be people you know, all right? So those will be categorized as family and friends. And now let's talk about online. Okay, you can build a website. I have a website that I sell my car air freshness, all right? And that's going to also be part of where I sell my candles, right? So I will utilize that a lot. The negative part about having your own website is that you're going to find your own traffic. You're going to source out your own traffic. You're going to figure out how you're going to bring people to your website to see your product. Because it's one thing to have an amazing product, and it's another thing for you to have it visible so people can see it. There is no need to have an amazing product and nobody's seeing it and nobody's coming to look at it, right? So you have to find a way to bring people onto your website. So that's the negative part of it. All right. Another part of it is that while we are still on online, okay, is that you can sell as e-commerce, right? Meaning that you can use places like Etsy, you can use places like eBay, you can use places like Amazon Handmade. I personally use Amazon Handmade, and occasionally I use eBay. Sometimes I make sales on eBay, but not as much as I make on Amazon Handmade. So I would say you try Etsy, Amazon Handmade. Okay, those are the two places I would say you try. But Etsy, you know the disadvantage of Etsy. You know the issues of Etsy. You know how you can list a product in 5 minutes and you go back to look at it and you can't even find it. It's been consumed, covered. All right. So it's kind of a little bit harder on Etsy, but people still make sales on Etsy. So you can give that a try as well. Okay. Now, apart from online and family and friends, you can also do what I call offline. And offline can also include your family and friends, but the offline I'm talking about is businesses, like you go to retailers, you go to stores, gas stations, okay? You go to convenience stores, you go to stores like 7-Eleven and stores like um, mom and pop shops. You can go to um, gift stores. All right, maybe I should do a detailed video on how to approach managers, owners of stores, so you can pitch your product to them. Okay, and for me, I'm selling my candles right now in a store in my local community. I'm selling it in a store, and I plan on going there to also introduce my car air fresheners to them as well. Apart from them, I'm also going to closer cities around me to pitch my product to them as well. I'm going to gas station. I've given about 3 samples already to convenience stores, gas station. Some of the stores will tell you they are not the ones you should approach. You have to go, to the big boys up there, which means their headquarters and all of that. But I try to go for the stores that are owned locally. Okay, so I can speak to the owner himself or herself and explain to them what I do and show them my product and then give them samples to try. But if you try to go to the people that are headquarters or like a franchise that you have to go through some purchasing manager or something, it could take forever for them to reply your emails. I've done that before, and up to today, I'm still waiting for one of their emails that, they said, okay, send this to our purchaser, they will get back to you. Up to today, I've been waiting, and this has been since 2021. Okay, so guys, sometimes it's just a lost cause. But I've also, like, I don't send email and I stop. I keep sending at least every week just to remind them, but nobody's contacting me back. So it's kind of hard, it's kind of difficult to get that to get them that way. So I just say, okay, it's better to look for the local ones and just go through that. All right, so that's what I just want to talk about today. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe and like this video, please, and share it. Somebody out there might be interested in something like this, and if they watch this video, it might be an encouragement for them. I had a member of my Facebook group contact me from, I believe, somewhere in Germany, right? And he's a young guy, and he wanted to start a car air freshener business. And he said somebody referred the video, somebody shared one of my videos to him, and that's something he's been looking for. That's something he's been searching for, and he was so grateful that that person was able to share the video to him, and now he's on his way to starting his own car air freshener business. So you never know who these videos are going to touch or help or change their lives. Okay, so guys, that's all I want to talk about. As you guys can see, these are the samples I'm making. I will be sending this to retail stores tomorrow. I made total of 5 today. Okay, almost done with sending all my damaged ones. Okay, so guys, like this video and help me spread this. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're having a good day, and may God bless you guys. Bye bye.